gotta ride or die.
Wishing that I could run away with you. Imprisoned by fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day? run until the edge and fall into me and see where this could end. Make a wrong right and leave this world behind. Can you hear me? Do you feel me? Wishing that I could run away with you. Imprisoned by fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me and you. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day? Inside lane, missing exits. I'm glued to the pavement, between the lines. I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, and I don't need to go around anymore. It's time to break away. Forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway. Cancel the cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel? Full steam through the setbacks. You can't win them all, but I'm proud I tried. I'm glad we had a dialogue. It's good to shape the mind. Speeding up the pace, turning up the heat. Where I need to be for the first time. Taking risks, I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away,
Hey everyone, hello. Even the transition worked, I'm happy. But the camera isn't focused. Yeah, okay. So yeah, how are you guys doing? I saw 7 viewers right now. Hello. Yeah. So as you might know, this stream was originally scheduled for Wednesday, last Wednesday, but I got sick. I'm better now. And then yesterday there were camera problems and audio problems, but everything's fixed now, I guess. I mean, it looks good on a preview, so... Does it look good for you guys? How's the delay? The last comment I can see right now is Michel Plusquin with 3 question marks. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was setting up the custom transition. This one, wait. Pretty cool, right? Good, says Kyle Stewart, alright. The music is okay as well. I tested everything now, so I hope everything is okay. I'm just going to share the link of the stream on some Facebook groups, and then we can start. What do you guys want to do? We can design a stage and capture. I can show you some DIY flight case project that I've been working on. We can do some Temsis programming. We can do some MA programming. I mean, I'm very bad at MA. I'm learning it right now, but we can learn it together. Yeah, but maybe that won't work. Timecode. Oh, timecode for. I can show you how to do Reaper timecode with. I can show you how to output timecode in Reaper, and I can show you how to send MIDI notes from Reaper to network computers, so other computers, and I can show you how how you can do Champs' timecode. Oh yeah. The thing is, I have no wing or anything, so it's in demo mode. So I can't do. I mean, I can't send timecode to Champs'. Okay, so I have the stream open and the delay is like 6 seconds, which is pretty good, and full 1080p output, so pretty good. Champs' timecode. Well, we can do Champs' timecode, but not with actual timecode signals. We can. I saw this tutorial from Aziz how to import Reaper queues. So you set Reaper markers, and then you can import those as queues, empty queues in Champs', which is pretty cool. I'm going to share the stream. I'm feeling very good. I started working out again. Some jogging outside, and it's pretty good weather here. And I feel better than ever, really. Very happy. How about you guys? What are you doing in these weird times? How are you doing in these weird times? Yeah, not completely better, but I'm down for what exactly? For the Champs' import from Reaper, or? Because I had a tutorial on Reaper timecode. Maybe old viewers saw it, but I took it down because I was acting quite weird. I was starting out back then. It was my best video at the time, but I took it down because it was quite weird. But I got good responses on like the thing itself, but I wasn't happy with how I was. Whatever you can do. All right. Well, I switched to my other machine now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to share the link of the stream. In some Facebook groups. I shared it in in the Facebook group, the Capture Facebook group. But we have still 7 watchers. Yeah. Sorry, it has been rescheduled like 100 times. First, I set it to I think Wednesday 14, so 2 p.m. Then I set it to Wednesday 6 p.m. Then I set it to Wednesday 8 p.m. Then I set it to Friday 6 p.m. Then Friday 7 p.m. and then to first 5 p.m. today and then 6:15 and then the 50 minutes of just starting soon screen. Okay. No, but I'm very happy because like last stream was good, but it needs some getting used to. But now I'm feeling like confident. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to share the stream like I said 1,000 times. Which groups? I'm ready. Ole Andre Egge said I'm ready 20 minutes ago. Oops. On my Facebook post. I'm going to share it in the Champs' group. Hey everyone. I'm live right now on my YouTube channel. So actually, I wanted to upload weekly, but that didn't really happen because normally I record, I script slash, I mean the tutorials aren't scripted really, but usually I script and find my ideas on Monday, then I record and edit and upload and whatever on Tuesday, scheduled for 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. on Wednesday. It didn't happen because my voice was gone from, I think from last Sunday, so almost a week. I think it's not the I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, like the very bad virus that's causing our jobs to fall down now, but yeah, I'm live right now on my YouTube. I'm going to finish this text. I'm live. My YouTube channel, we're going to have fun and experiment with software like Genesis, like Magic Q. And Capture. I'll be happy to see you there. Post then the Genesis Benelux user group. Still 7 viewers, thank you guys. It's really cool how even though I rescheduled 100 times, I think it went to 8 waiting without me posting it on any Facebook group, so thanks. I'm losing my voice a bit again. So yeah, I don't know how long this stream will go. Probably I'm aiming for 2 hours or something. 1 hour, 2 hours, not too long. But hey, everything is like shut down now, so I'm planning to do 2 streams a week or something. Just like this, working on things, live Q&A. So if you have any questions about projects I did, about workflows, about software, I'll be happy to help you. The stream is meant to have fun, get to know each other, and yeah, embrace the positive thing that we have a lot of time now, which can be a good thing as well. Okay, I promoted the stream enough. Now I'm gonna leave the Facebook groups alone. So, yeah, the only comment said, the only commenter said timecode. Kyle, I appreciate it for commenting. Oh, are you able to walk through Resolume workflow? Yeah. Well, I'm not a VG. I use Resolume. I know decent amount of things about Resolume, but Nikolai Gelstein is actually our content creator and our visual jockey. I can ask him if he could join us today or in another stream. Would be very cool. We still need to do that second part about club dives. If you haven't watched the video about club dives, it's on the channel. Yeah, I talk about the set design, the choices we made in terms of set design, the experience overall, and it was the first video after my basically forgetting about YouTube break. But yeah, I can show you, Cody Kyle, I can show you how to trigger Resolume clips with Reaper. So if you play back a Reaper timecode, a Reaper play thing, my Reaper timeline, sorry, then you can trigger as if an automated MIDI controller, really. I can show you how to trigger Resolume with a lighting console, Chamsys in my case. I can show you how to merge ArtNet with Resolume and Chamsys. I don't know how to do like a real merge. I know how to say to Chamsys, like, get this universe, take this ArtNet universe and put it out on the other universe, really. So I use it a lot for just these epic strips, so pixel strips. I don't like to do them on Chamsys itself. So I just have content and color effects. Shows how to trigger Resolume with Chamsys. Yeah, okay, we can do that for sure. Yeah, okay, I will start with that. I really hope my voice is going to get better, because because otherwise the stream will not be able to go on. But yeah, okay, I'll fade to I'll put a Resolume. I don't think I licensed it on here. I don't know. I did? Maybe I... Oh. Okay. Good thing I charged the other battery for the light. Whoops. Okay, we're back. Wow. I was like, what? No, okay. I don't think I licensed it on this computer. So if you see the weird like Resolume arena thing. Don't blame me, okay? I think we have one 6 license and one Arena 7 license, so still 7 viewers. Really happy for you guys that you stick around, you know? It's very nice of you. Thanks. Okay, yeah, I'm going to boot up Magic U as well. You can't see it right now, I know. Is the music alright? Not too loud? Alright, monitor capture. Hey. I'm so glad everything works, like, yeah, just happy. Okay, so we have Magic U open here, and we have Resolume here. Now, the way that Resolume triggering works, perfect, okay, thanks. Nice, 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 everything works. That's some time ago that everything worked from the first time. Basically, so I'm going to first just load some content in here. As I said, I'm not a visual jockey. For like the advanced content and custom 3D things, you need to be with Nikolai. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a stream with him. That will be pretty cool because little background while I'm doing this. I founded Outdream, and then I think 2 months after that, my best friend Nikolai joined the team, and we're actually together. Outdream is a 2-person crew, so so even though I'm the only one yet that has uploaded to YouTube, we're a 2-person team. That's all I want to say, really. So yeah, I'm going to mute my phone. Little bit lower background sound, someone said on Facebook. Okay. Would be cool if you just send it in the chat on YouTube, because I have it open right now. I'll put the music a little bit up. Like this, better? Oh shit. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just going to load in some content. Yeah. Some different things, rotation like this. Then I don't know, let's do this red cells were pretty cool. And then this ring. Whoa, my voice is getting pretty weird. Oh shit. I thought it was going to like be better and stuff, and it was better the whole day, but of course not when I start to stream. It's okay though. Okay, so the reason I'm putting everything to white is because we're going to overlay it with a color effect, everything. But basically how the triggering works, it's the same as MIDI. So if you don't know how to do MIDI, you go to shortcuts. Here you have all your different shortcut types, so you can do keyboard shortcuts, you can do MIDI shortcuts, OSC shortcuts, and DMX shortcuts. So the way DMX shortcuts works, you go to edit DMX. No, sorry. First you go to preferences, and then you need to set up your DMX Lumiverse, basically. That's what Resolume calls it. So you need to create a new input And then here you can set to what universe it needs to listen to. So in Chamsys I will do I will save this as YouTube. No, stream. Okay, then I'll go to setup, view, DMX in out, and then yeah, this is a new file, so everything is empty. But let's imagine we have a 4-universe show, and then we need to trigger Resolume with another universe. So what I like to do is just, because Chamsys has 64 universes that you can output for free. I will do an empty universe, so in this case 5. If it's gonna keep going worse, I'm going to put it on the quick break screen and get some throat pill thing. I think I'm going to do that right now. Then hopefully it will get better. Sorry guys. Yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes or something. But hey, then you can see the quick break graphic, so that's a plus. Alright, be right back. Be right back, guys. Hey, let's see. Yeah, no. Oh, shit. It's not. The medication I took didn't make it better, but I'll just keep my voice down like this, if that's okay for you. And I probably will end the stream a little bit sooner than I wanted, but yeah, as soon as my voice really gets better, which I thought and really hoped was today, that's why I went live. Then we will do more of this, but I'll show you the chances thing. Oh, I feel really bad now, like not in a sick way, but in a way that we have 11 viewers, which is so nice, and that the stream won't go as I wanted. But yeah, I'll try to make the best of it. So, as I said, I like to put everything from Resolume on an empty universe. So, universe 5, for example, which in ArtNet terms is 4. So universe 4. Here we can see if we patch a dimmer, for example, a generic dimmer, patch it on 1. The show must go on. Yes, I know, man. 1 at 5 1, so that's at 1 dimmer at universe 5 address 1. And now if I put that up, we should be able to see the DMX values, but we aren't. Oh, we are. No, we aren't. Ah, now we are. So, make sure you selected the right network interface. And now we should see this channel moving, yeah. So, as you can see, Resolume and Chances are now connected. And what we can do now is set this dimmer, for example. So that's channel 1. We can go to Resolume and we can go to Edit DMX, click on anything we want, literally anything. I'm going to do the master. I'm going to do the master. Right click, create DMX shortcut. And then Lumiverse 1, so we create one Lumiverse, which is listening to Universe 5, ArtNet Universe 5. And here we can say the range, which is pretty cool. We can invert the value, so... sorry, so 255 will be 0 and 0 will be 255, and we can make it a 16-bit dimmer, so that's basically normal 1 channel DMX is 8-bit, so 2 channel dimmer is 16-bit, which is way more accurate, but you don't need it for Resolume, I think, or not in a live content triggering scenario. So that's basically it for creating a shortcut. So if we now go out of the shortcuts and like this, you can see it. If I now rotate or rotate the intensity wheel, you can see the dimmer moving on Resolume. And that's really the core of it. Now you can do whatever you want. So you can patch another dimmer or call this dimmer master. By the way, there are DMX profiles. Like I'm not feeling sick, but it's just when I'm talking, I randomly get something in my throat and I need to interrupt myself, which is pretty annoying. So if you search for Resolume, normally, media server Resolume 6, and here you can patch a 4-layer or 12-layer mode, so it will have a lot of things according to 4 layers or 12 layers. But I don't like to do it this way because I don't need so many features, and this way I can lay it out myself. So what we can do is in patch call the dimmer name, call the dimmer master. Now what we can do is patch a second dimmer. Or actually I'll patch 11, so we have 12 dimmers in total. 11 at 5.2, so address 2 on universe 5. Call this speed. Okay, and now I'll create a new shortcut. Listening to why is it not working? Oh, listening to address 2. Oh, so channel 2, it already did it by itself. But I don't want it ranging from 0 all the way to 10. I want it to have to range to 2, for example. Sorry. So now if I turn... This is something I didn't get used to still. In the new version of Genesis you don't have the pre-created layout like this anymore, so yeah, now it's there. If you go to view heads and select the speed dimmer, now you can see the speed fader moving. And knowing that we set it to 0 to 2, if I set it to 50%, then the speed will act normally. Now let me create a clip real quick. Select a clip. Okay, so I turned the screen off for now because I'm browsing through my files. Okay, I have some content that Nikolai made actually. So right here I patched it, I enabled it, but it's going pretty slow. Okay, so master up, and then make it full screen like this. Okay, so, and if we turn on the speed knob, on the intensity knob, you can see it will go faster or slower. Now the loop is rendered for our website codec, which is not something Resolume likes, I can see. But yeah, as you can see, we can change the speed and the fader is moving, so same thing with triggering actual clips, you can go to shortcuts, edit DMX, select a clip, right click, create DMX shortcut, and now you can select, like you would have with a MIDI, by position this specific clip. So if you move the clip, will the shortcut move with the clip or stay at the same place? And then selected layer, so yeah, so the position within the horizontal position within the layer, but if you select another layer, it will move the shortcut to the same horizontal position, but on the different layer. Nine viewers, wow, thanks guys. But it's such a bummer because I was feeling so confident and good, and now I'm like kinda turning off in my head because of the voice thing. Yeah. So I'll do by position. Range, I have no idea. So I think it's just when it's over 50% will trigger it. So I select this one. I'll create a cue stack that sets the speed on 1 and the dimmer on full. Now if I do the third dimmer, if I go over 50%, it triggers the clip, as you can see. So yeah. So as you can see, every time I go over 50%, it triggers again. So I can do the different types of the different positions. So I'll call this clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, clip 4, and clip 5. I won't do clip 5 because it's quite laggy. But yeah, if we go to shortcuts now, really same thing. So by position, I will do by position, and don't do that one. So I'll just create a cue stack that goes through every clip. So put the first dimmer on 50%, or 51 is it? I don't know. I'll do 52 just to be sure. So cue stack 1, cue stack 2. Put this on 52 as well. $54 doesn't really matter as long as it's over 50. Okay, so let's name the cue stacks. Set content. Okay, clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, clip 4. Okay, cue timing. As you can see, clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, clip 4, clip 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All from the desk. So that's pretty cool. I use this to trigger pixel mapped content. So I use my Resolume license or Resolume license to with pixel strips, and I've been experimenting with merging it through ArtNet so it can output the pixel mapping things to a moving head. So like this, you know, this 5x5 matrix moving heads, so that I can control the pan and tilt via Gemsys and the colors via Resolume. But I haven't figured that out yet. So if somebody knows how to do that, make sure you not 100%. Hey Elliot, hi. What's different to 100? Well, it's just, this is not a this is just on off. It's not dimmable or with different kinds of values. Just on off. And oh hey Rens, how are you? So what's different to 100%? It's just if you put the dimmer to wow. As I said, I'm shutting down because of the voice, and then yeah, whatever. So you can put the basically everything. Sorry, everything under a 50% is off. Everything over a 50% is on. So we have 4 different dimmers for the 4 different clip positions, and if I put a dimmer up, it will trigger it. If I put it down, it won't trigger it simply. So this is just switching between the dimmers and putting all the different dimmers on. So if I put like the ArtNet map open, as you can see, here is the speed on 50% and the dimmer on 100%. So as you can see, the DMX values move here. So you can assign every function you want really to the to Resolume, and to Gemsys you can link the whole thing. So your desk will act like a MIDI controller. It's really cool. I'm always going to advanced output, but it's shortcuts. So yeah, everything that's orange right now you can trigger with Gemsys, so that's pretty cool. What you can also do is throw a colorize effect on the whole composition, so here. And now if you put this content, it's red, because this is red. So what I will do is use this opacity layer. This is how much the effect will affect with an A the composition. So edit DMX, that's channel 7 I believe, yes. Okay. So we can invert this, which is pretty handy, because if you put the fader up it will go to white, instead of putting it up will go to color. Wow. It's, I don't know why, but I'm so used to going to advanced output to map everything that I just, it's something programmed in my head or something, I don't really know. Okay, so I'll call the 2 new dimmers, I'll call this color opacity, and color hue we will do as well. So if I set this to oh no, sorry, we can do RGB or we can do hue. So we can do this on one channel, or we can do set RGB mode and just mix the colors with an RGB panel. I will do that actually, so I will delete these dimmers. Why isn't remove? Yes. Okay, and I'll patch a generic LED. Is this just, I just want to patch an RGB tile really. So I'll do that at 1 at 5.8 I believe. Yes, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is a mix thing. This is color mix. So what we can do now is go to shortcuts, color, create this shortcut, and create this shortcut. And what we can do now in Gemsys is change, first of all, change how much the color is affecting the composition. So if I put it to 100, you can do a fade to white fader or something. I do it sometimes, just a fader that or a button that just fades everything to white, like a blinder effect really. But yeah, and what we can do as well is have a RGB fixture of which we can use the color palettes in Gemsys. So you're in this case we're really treating Gemsys Resolume as a fixture, which is pretty cool because this is what, like 10 channels I believe, 10 channels for maybe outputting 3 universes of pixel strips. So this is a method I use. Then I do a strobing effect, but usually I just do a dimmer chase and make a shutter effect out of that. I need to drink again. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Can you make a fader on Gemsys, the master on Resolume? Yeah, that's what we did. So channel 1 in this case is, I don't know why it's off now. Oh, okay, so it's off now because we didn't do any colors or anything. How can I change that the default value is white? How do you link Resolume to Gemsys? Oh, okay. Yeah, we kind of just done that. Then I understand for you over 50% on its arc. Oh yeah, you can do, sorry, yeah, you can do full. Yeah, but doesn't really matter, really. Yeah, you're right, you can do just full on the desk, but that makes no difference unless you have like a really tight deadline and you have no time to scroll the wheel. But no, like just everything over 50 is on, everything under 50 is off for like the static things, so the on-off buttons in Resolume. I don't know if you can change that. I was thinking of putting because you really just need a 0 and a 1 to do on-off. So I was thinking to do a whole layer on one channel. So you do like 1 to 2 is clip 1, 2 to 3 to 4 is no. Yeah, no, just 1 is clip 1, just 2 is clip 2, 3 is clip 3, and going on like that. And then just triggering the clips with just one channel. But yeah, this is a way that works. Like we have made a whole universe free for this. But if you have like a channel limit for example with an MA wing or something, that you have a limit to 8 universes, that would be a better solution. I think it's something with a range, but I don't know. But yeah, okay, Rens, I'll just quickly explain again how to connect it. But like not in depth. For that you need to go back in the stream. So you go to preferences, DMX, create a new input, then set up how to what universe the Lumiverse needs to listen to. Set up your networking settings, set up your universe in your lighting desk, and then you should have a working Lumiverse selection that you can do. But yeah, you can do, I don't know how you would possibly need more than one Lumiverse, like more than 512 channels to control the media server, but yeah, it's possible. You can do 10 Lumiverses if you want. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and I do think you need Arena for stuff like this. Let me check that. I'll go to the Resolume side. My voice is getting better again, I think. I need to warm it or something. So yeah. Anyways, support is it, I believe, and then difference between Avenue and Arena. Yeah, so you need Arena to control DMX, so what we're doing today, and to output DMX, which you also need for stuff like this. So yeah, these are, and for timecode and stuff. So yeah, you can get really creative with this. We also just use this to trigger clips for a pre-programmed show. So the laser cues, the lighting cues, and the video cues are just controlled by the desk, which is pretty handy as well, because this is a really stable solution. And yeah, or sometimes we would have... Nikolai and I are working on a way to... so that he would have two different colorize effects. And one is controlled by me, and one is controlled by him. But the bypass, so the B, is whether an effect is on or off. As you can see, if I put this to red, or if I trigger a clip and I put this to red, or orange, sorry, and I'll do bypass, it goes back to white, so the effect will go away. We're working on something that I have an extra row on my color picker, and that controls the color of the colorize effect, and then he can say how he wants to use that effect. So if he wants to turn it on or off, if he wants to how much he wants to the effect to affect his composition, what clip, what layer. So it's very handy if we need to handle quickly. And then, for example, if we need everything red and Nikolai thinks red, okay, but we have, like, sometimes for a drop or whatever, you have not even a second to think. So this would be a pretty cool way in enhancing the cooperation between multiple, at least between us, between video and lighting, but because we work together so much, yeah, on every project we do, we work together because we have dedicated people for lighting, which is me, and then visuals, which is Nikolai. So that's a pretty cool thing we've been working on, and pretty handy. And also, does this work for Grandma too? Yeah, it's ArtNet input. So you say the Lumiverse to listen to ArtNet input, and then as long as you can output ArtNet, to Resolume or anything. So just with on PC it doesn't work. If you have like the nodes to output ArtNet or have parameters even, then it will work. So yeah, so what I was saying, also the thing that he can control if the effect is on and stuff is really important, because if he has a cool effect in mind or something, and I'm like, oh, okay, red, and his effect gets ruined because of that, that's not cool. But he has a quick access button on his MIDI controller that he can just say on, off, and then a turning knob to have like how much. So if this is just white content, that's the reason I put everything to white, so we can just have, this would be just in a scenario that I control pixel strips. So this is just a way to make the control of pixel mapping easier. This is not meant to like take over the video or anything. This is just a replacement for the built-in pixel mapping thing of your desk, really. I mean the way we set it up right now. But for example, if you have like this cave loop that Nikolai made, it's pretty lag. It's 2 frames per second. Wait, I'll look for a better loop, but then I'll need to turn off the screen again and have the transition. So yeah. Let me see for a. I'm looking for a rendered, good, well rendered one. I don't think there are. Maybe this one. Oh, it's. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's pulling it from a network server. That's maybe why it's so laggy. Oh, but this one works. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to the screen. How long are we streaming, by the way? Almost an hour. Nice. Who's still here? 10 viewers still, which is just thank you guys for sticking with me through these experimental things. So if you have so if you would do this in like a scenario that I thought with like Nikolai being a real visual human being, if you know what I mean, so not just the media server that I control, but he's actually the main controller of the video. As you can see, if you have the opacity full on like this loop that's not white, it's just looks bad. So that's where the opacity faders come in. So yeah, this loop is not a very good example, but if you have like a very because this one is pretty red as well. If you have a loop with a lot of colors and a lot of different colors, it's nice to have the opacity. Now it really doesn't really matter because it's one red loop and it will change the color, but yeah. And as you can see, it's inverted as well, so if I go to 100% here, it goes to 0% here. So yeah, that's where the invert comes in. At least that's what I use invert for. And yeah, you can do this with every effect. Once you set up your Lumiverse, you can do everything, and it's so fast and so like yeah, okay, you need to have a Resolume license, of course. Or no, really, we had this set up with 6 pixel strips, but they were vertically, so it were epic strips from Chauvet. So I think it was only outputting 6 pixels in width. Like they were they were much apart from each other, but in width it was only 6 pixels, so the pop-up didn't matter. So I think I ran the whole show then on the demo, and the only thing that happened was it dimmed the pixel strips sometimes because of the Resolume overlay. So you can run your show with the demo if you want, if you have not too complicated setup and if you think it through, but yeah. Yeah, you need to have a Resolume Arena license, which is regular pricing 800 euros, but they always do 50% off on Black Friday. So if I were you, I would wait for Black Friday. Yeah. Do you want to know anything else about the way Chamsis and Resolume talk, or how to make them talk in another way, or are we going to do something else? I have Gemsys Magic Cube, but I can't change, I think that is, the fixers in the visualizer. How do I do that? What do you mean, DJ Rents? I'm sorry, I don't really know what you mean. But yeah, guys, 7 viewers. That's still very impressive. I'm very happy. Also, like the Gemsys tutorials are, it's mind blowing. So I was on 60 subscribers a month ago. Then I uploaded my first soft palette tutorial. That video is on 2.1k views right now, but it hit 1k in 4 days. And in 2 days I gained 100 subscribers, and then another 70 or something. I was at 262. So almost, no, I was at 232. Then I upload, because of one video, then I uploaded the capture videos, the capture stream, which did pretty well, but not compared to the Gemsys ones. Then I uploaded the directions tutorial, that hit 800 views in or 700 views in 3 days, and I'm now at 334 subscribers. So I'm going to do more Gemsys content, I think. No, but seriously, thank you for the support. It's insane. Thank you, really. Oh, I cannot view the chat. Oops. Please, YouTube, don't act like this. Yeah, okay. Here we have it. Next chapter. Okay, I can move them. Oh, like in the building visualizer, I have no idea. I always use external software for that. The thing is, I have used Capture before I switched to Gemsys. So I had been using Capture before I even knew what Gemsys was and or how to use it. So I have never really used the built-in visualizer. So I'm sorry, I cannot help you with that. I just searched for Magic Viz setup on YouTube and you'll find some pretty cool tutorials. Ole Andre Aggie, I don't know, says next chapter. Okay, but what will the next chapter be? What is the next chapter going to be? I can show you some DIY projects that I've been working on. 2 flight cases with like specifically for a Resolume server, and then a custom wing case. That's something I do in my free time, like just create front of house equipment. That's why I made no, I mean in 3D. I don't just build like $2,000, $4,000 cases in my free time. I'm not at that point that I can do that yet, but also just if you want to, if you're interested in like this DIY things, I have a Facebook group called DIY Front of House. You will recognize it by capture tricks. Okay, by the Bob the Builder thing and the Eurovision Front of House. And yeah, it's amazing. There are a lot of people in there, very cool people as well, that do a lot of big projects and have created their own custom front of house cases and custom pelican cases and modified everything, and it's just so amazing, I think. Yeah. Capture tricks, okay. So you don't want to see my my projects? No, just kidding. Yeah, we can do that. Just designing a stage or giving capture tips? Also, if you have any questions about the project, about my life, about anything, do it, ask them. I'm here with a 6-second delay, so pretty fast actually. I can answer them. Oh, Elliot asked, what webcam have you got? I have a Sony a6300 as a webcam. Yeah, so I have a device that captures my camera input. And then use my recording camera as a webcam with color grading, like it's color grading it live right now as well. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, so that was one of the new streaming gear things from the previous stream. Booth, do you mean both, or designing a booth, or? I don't want to be rude or something, but just want to be sure. Seven viewers, nice. With many visuals. Okay, that question I will I won't answer that one. I will do a stream with Nikolai, which is our, as I said, our content creator, tomorrow or next week. I mean, we all have downtime, so that should be possible pretty fast to do a stream together. Yeah, and then he can tell you all about the visual world because yeah, I know how to do a visual performance, but just like Nikolai knows how to operate my show file. It's just I explain it to him, and then if I need to go to the toilet or I don't know, get a heart attack or something during the show, then he can take over. So yeah. Elietar is still here, by the way. Who's still here? We have 7 viewers, and I only saw 4 of them, which is no problem, of course. But I'd like to get to know you guys. 8 viewers right now. Okay. Introduce yourselves. No. If you don't want that, it's fine. But it's just I would like to get to know my community, and I mean, get to know my audience and build a community and stuff. Okay, so Elliot isn't here, I think. The last comment I can see is Ole Andre Eggy with a smiley face. Thanks. No, like, yeah. But come on, guys, who's still here? I'd like to know. Really love to know who's watching right now. Who I'm talking to, even. What if you make a capture stage for fans? What do you mean, like publish the file or what? I'll do some kind of Patreon thing. Or Norway, okay, wow, you're from Norway. That's pretty, that's really cool. No, like, of course, in this online world, it's normal to be like in touch with everyone around the world, but I still think it's really cool that I'm live streaming and talking to someone that's like so far away right now. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I was thinking, the thing is, Elliot did it, a Patreon thing, and a lot of big YouTubers have a Patreon, but like Elliot did it, but Elliot's already almost at 2K subscribers. By the way, if you don't know Elliot, who Elliot is even, Spiral Stage Lighting, go to, just type in Spiral Stage Lighting on YouTube, on Google, whatever. He's an amazing guy. We're pretty good friends. And yeah, he has a YouTube channel where he uploads Avalize tutorials and gig logs and live streams like this one, which is pretty cool. So yeah, go check him out. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Okay, capture. Do you use file picture from the buildings at the building or just dark page with rust filters? Well, that depends. I create. Okay, I'll open up the plan from Club Dives 2019. But for that I'll switch to my full screen cam. So I'll shut down Resolume right now and save my Genesis file as well. Also, what do you guys think of the graphics and the intro? I mean, like the transition and the bar with the socials and stuff. I really put my time in this yesterday, and I think the stream looks very good. I'm very happy with how it looks, and I'm very happy like to have a setup that just works. It took 5 minutes to set up, and it worked. Okay, I'm saving my Genesis file at the moment. Okay, wait, this is an old drawing, but okay, this is how it, no, this is not how it was. This is how it was. Yeah, okay. I'm just setting up the file right now. Have to go now, bye. Okay, bye Rens, thanks for joining. I'm sorry I couldn't help with the thing of the Gems Magic thing, Magic Visualizer. But I hope you learned something. See you soon. And if there's anything, like, send me a message on Instagram rather than Discord, because I'm not really active on Discord. Okay, yeah, alright, we can go back to... if you make a capture file, can you send it to me? Yeah, depends. I'll see. But like, if you want to create the file, the stream will always be online. But for like, I'm sorry, but I'm just figuring out a way to like share the projects in a way that is like feels nice or something. You know what I mean? So I was thinking on a Patreon, but then I'm asking this monthly fee of everyone. So I was thinking maybe like a Ducky 3D does. He's like is a visual creator blender guru thing on YouTube. He has this Gumroad thing, and he sells all his project files for $1. And yeah, I think I'll do that. Like, but yeah, maybe I'll send it to you, Rens. But I'm just in long term. I need to figure it out. Anyway, we are here. Oh, okay, wait. We're not completely done yet. So yeah, this is my wallpaper. The thing is, I'm on an ultra wide monitor, and I need to like rescale it to fit the live stream composition thing. But I think this is fine. So to answer your question, this was the event, Club Dives 2019. I have a video of that on my YouTube channel. So yeah, we did full production for this. We actually, I co-founded the event together with Dives, which is a DJ that we tour with and work with, and so yeah, it was sold out. It was an amazing experience, and yeah, like I think there's an article about this about me on PLSN and on Mondo, so I'll link this afterwards in the stream description. Anyways, so this is after the event, and this is the capture file. So what I did for this, I had the floor plan of the venue, and I had pictures of the venue. The problem in this case was that the floor plan was very weird. So basically the drawings were right, and the ratios to like from the staircase to the building were right, and everything fitted, but the annotations were completely wrong. Like, then the staircase was 20 meters wide, but the whole building was only 80 meters wide, and it was like, no, there isn't a staircase sticking out of the wall outside, so that can be right. But yeah, I just made, according to the floor plan, I made this venue thing. So this was the venue kinda, but I had pictures of it, and I had yeah, and I had the floor plan. So this was right, I think. Yeah, so these were the right dimensions. These were not, like, this was right in like width, length and height, but not the single steps or something were not exactly how they were in real life. And yeah, so I always do for outdoor festivals as well. Could you change the room size? Looks like a box. What do you mean? Yeah, you can. This is a room in capture, so it's like it's not a 3D object. I mean, it's a 3D object, but it's not an imported object. So you have all the properties here. So as you can see, I can change it to, I don't know, 50 meters wide, and then change the ceiling to 50 meters as well. That will work. So yeah, so yeah, this is how I do. I'll show him my template file, because I don't know if I'm talking about the right thing, if that's what you meant, but yeah. I'll open up my template file. Oh, it's lagging a bit, or no, not anymore. So, this is my template file. It has a 15 by 50 meter box that I always use. A black box, which you can find in the library, and then objects, stages. A black box, which is just a box that you can change the dimensions of without a roof. And then for the roof I had a forms a box again, but then with 0.1 meter height, and then the dimensions of the venue. So this is how I create venues, really. This is my template file, so with all of my layers in it. I made a video about it as well, like going through my template file, why a template file is good, how much time it saves. It's amazing. So yeah, it has all my layers in this with the colors that I want, and if I need to import something from a different project, there aren't like 2 layers with slightly different colors, but they are just the same layers, and they import in the same in one layer, which is pretty nice, because I tend to import a lot out of like drafts and different projects and concepts that I made. I tend to import like certain trusses, and then so this was very handy for me. Yeah, then for festivals I have a dome, but I don't have them in my template file. I have them in real festival designs that are for the summer that's coming, so I'm not going to share that, I'm sorry. I really want to show these things because they are so nice, but yeah, I can't. I'm not saying the designs are nice, but just the fact that I'm able to do this kind of stuff is very nice. I'll you know what, I'll open the template file again and I'll import. Then you zoom until you come in. Yeah, so basically the box is the venue, and then you put your camera in the venue, because otherwise it's not. That's also more realistic in terms of smoke placement, the physics of the smoke, and the length of your beams and stuff. I'll show you the difference. But I'm importing the dome from a festival project right now. Moonfly. Why the roof extra box? Well, yeah, because that actually does a lot of things in terms of performance, because it doesn't need to generate all the smoke and all the beams and all the physics for everything that's outside, because in real life there is also a roof on the thing. But yeah, so the black box that's in capture doesn't have a roof, so that's why I import a roof box with that's not that's very like not tall, very little, low, that was the word, I'm sorry, which is very low. So but hey, here's my dome. So this is for outside things. I imported in the template file. So this is a captured whole cylinder, 50 by 50. It depends on the festival size. And then a floor, which is just a cylinder. What was the roof box again? Just a box. So I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, then this is the floor, which is just a cylinder, very low again, with a grass material. So just a grass texture mapped. I need to drink some water again. Okay, yeah. I'm going to talk a little bit less loud again because it really makes a huge difference in how much time there can be between the drinking moments. Anyway, so yeah, so this is a material or grass material that has a little bit of emission. So as you can see, the sky needs to emit a little bit of light. The grass needs to emit a very tiny bit of light because otherwise it isn't realistic. Because the moon still reflects light on Earth in real life. So let me see, materials. So the grass material is just a grass image that I found online outputting 10 nits. And that's mapped to the floor. So this is the dome and then the cylinder on top of it with the sky texture. As you can see, it's repeating the whole time. You see? It's just the same, but it doesn't matter if you're just here, it looks fine, you know? But yeah, that's a very, very handy thing to like do outside things to make it look way more realistic. Okay, by the way, this is great. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's 2 minutes and then it's 8 p.m. here, and then everyone claps their hands to thank the medical staff in this crisis. So you're probably going to hear it. It's pretty great. I don't know if you can hear it. There's one person clapping, but like at 8, everyone will start to clap. And they do this every day at 8 p.m. because, like, respect to everyone who's working like in the medical staff and making sure that we're all still alive, you know. Like, we take a huge hit, but we took a huge hit, and like our industry is getting destroyed right now, but the medical staff is just, it's insane. They're like working, I think 70 hours shifts, I heard from a friend, and with the huge chance of getting infected, so it's mental. But yeah, anyways, back to the stream. So this is my dome. Then the roof box is just in the library. Everything that I talked about is in the library under forums. So a cylinder and a whole cylinder for the dome. The dome, I'm sorry, not doom. And then the box is just this box, and then it's defaulted on 2x2, but I set the height to 0.1, and then the width and the depth to the size of the venue. And then the black box is under stages black box, which is just really like a room with 4 walls without a ceiling. But yeah, your menu will look a little bit different, probably because I'm on a Nexum Solo, and that's like Nexum 2018, 2019, 2020. So it's a pretty old version. I need to upgrade, but yeah. I don't hear the clapping right now though. Yesterday everyone, and like it was insane. It was pretty loud actually. Yeah. Okay, have you have any questions for me? Does anyone have any questions for me capture related? What are we going to do next? I'll say we stream to like another half an hour or something that stream goes on, and then I'm going to let my voice rest and like expect way more content. Like if you're enjoying this, if you enjoy my videos, please, if it's not too much to ask, please subscribe and leave a like. It's really really helps a lot, and it's just very motivating to see the support on this content and this type of work. But yeah, expect 2 streams a week at least. I like doing different things, and like this crisis is very, it sucks, it's really bad because we're losing work, we're losing, I'm losing a lot of very cool projects, Nikolai is losing, I mean we are losing a lot of cool projects, and yeah, money as well. But I mean, for us, because we still live at home, like the money is not a huge deal. But I can imagine if this is like your main, if you really rely on the money you earn with working, which most of us do. Yeah, these are weird times. But the fact that we all have downtime is a very cool thing. I mean, it's not cool, but we can turn it into something too. Is it a place we could download? Yes, I can leave a few. So for capture, the main one I'd recommend is the SketchUp warehouse. So it's 3D warehouse.sketchup.com, and here you can yeah, so SketchUp, line array for example. Oh, not to you of course. And here you have all these line arrays. Granda made 2, and the Granda made 2 desks. MQ100, MQ100. Really a lot of stuff is here. For other 3D models, Blend Swap is really cool. These are mostly Blender files, so you'll need to export it from Blender, but these are really cool models, and you have different subscriptions, but for the free tier you can download 25 objects a month, which is fine for us. Yeah. And then Turbo Squid is very cool. A lot of paid models on here, but you can filter for free, and then it's fine. Sketchfab as well. A lot of paid models, as like I said, but explore, and then you can filter for free or something. No, okay. Oh, all the models are free or what? I think you need to log in and then you can download. Yeah, so there are a lot of different sites that you can download objects from. But yeah, yeah, that's nice. These are very nice sites, but mostly I download mostly from the 3D warehouse, because the importing capture is pretty nice. So yeah, I mean, works the best, and it has all the materials, and the models aren't really heavy or anything, so yeah, I hope that's a decent answer to your question. To create a picture, create a panorama with your phone, like set it to panorama mode, and then yeah, I'm doing this weird thing, but like with the panorama photo you can do this really right, you know, right pictures, and then you could map that picture to a cylinder in capture, maybe. And all will take this. Yeah, you could scan the arena, but then you need to ask yourself, like in Capture is not a BIM software at all. So is it really important that it's the same arena? Can't you just use a arena from the 3D warehouse, or like use a self-made dome like I do? But yeah, what I think you can do is do a panorama with your phone, like go in the middle of the arena, make a panorama, and then yeah, or like go to the point where you will put your stage, then do that. It doesn't, yeah, doesn't really matter, but kind of just if it's possible. Yeah, well, you can 3D scan. There are some very cool and mind-blowing apps coming out to 3D scan a room or something, and it's like it works pretty good. You still need to update it yourself in a 3D modeling program, but I don't know, for a big room like an arena. You could try it, but because the objects are so far away, it will just be a model, probably just be a cylinder, or like just an arena but flat, and then with the image. So yeah, that would be a way. But 3D scanning a whole arena, that's a little beyond my knowledge. I mean beyond my knowledge, I mean like doing it in a fast way, and then you need to like really... That's a whole different company that can be specialized in stuff like that, you know? €5, okay. Yeah, so that's how I would think you would do it. But I've never done it before, so... Yeah. Anything else anyone would like to know? Because like all the questions are coming from Ole, but like that's okay. But if other people have questions as well, like feel free to ask them. Doesn't need to be capture related. Heck, it can be if I have a dog or not, or no. This is like just an open stream. Don't have a dog, by the way, which is a shame, but I really love dogs. They're amazing things. Yeah. Okay, I need to, like, that's one thing I am noticing, because I'm watching the stream on my phone and the chat on my phone, but the camera is here and the phone is right there, so I'm looking down the whole time. But that's not very beautiful or anything. I mean, not very nice looking. So I'll do it like this. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's not gonna work. I was trying to put my phone like under the camera or something, but but I can do 4 watchers now. Okay. Does anyone have questions? 5 again, nice. No. Why? Please no. Oh, it's overheating. Oh no. Huh? Okay. Seppe van Rampelberg. Hello. Yeah, my camera just died. Hi. How are you? How's the live going? 7 viewers again. Very cool. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Okay, so the camera is plugged in and charging, but it went down. No, there's no way of except for water jets. There are no effects in Capture doesn't offer smoke machines or anything like that. Hey, okay. I hope it's gonna work again. I'm gonna keep working. Hello, Alex Key. Hi. How are you? Okay, so for some new people joining in, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I was just explaining some capture stuff, and I'm now waiting for some new questions, actually. So feel free to ask some. Doesn't need to be capture related. Doesn't need to be industry related. 9 viewers again. Pretty cool. Hello everyone who's joining. Okay, camera seems fine again. That's dope. Interest in the middle, not connected totally. Oh, I think I know what you mean. It's like when you do a circle in Capture, it's pretty weird as well. Like there is some kind of bug, I think. So if you do a circle, and you do it like, doesn't matter if you do it in 90-degree parts, in 45-degree parts, in 180-degree parts. I'll do in 90 right now. So if you connect them, this was at least in Nexum, it was a problem. I don't know if it's a problem in the newer versions. But yeah, so as you can see, I snapped it to here and it's all connected and stuff. But if I go to here, it's like, there's like this weird gap. So if it's that what you mean, you just need to like, do it with 91 degrees. Thank you, Nick. Oh, Nikolai is in the chat. Hello. So if you have any questions for Nikolai, you can ask them in the chat. Nikolai, as I was saying, like I think 1 hour ago or something, then I did some Resolume explanations, so how to connect Chamsys with Resolume. That's how we started the stream. But someone, I think it was Ollie, wanted to know how to run Resolume with a lot of visuals. And I said, I'm not a visual jockey. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, but we're having some viewers again. That's pretty nice. Don Stevens asked how to connect your Chamsys to Capture. Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. Any like in Capture questions still, or? Yeah, so if what Nikolai said, 91 degrees or like 90.1 sometimes. Yeah, see? There's this 0.1 degree problem and now it's perfect. And I'm like, what the hell, you know? So, yeah, and then this is not centered. If it, I don't know if it's, okay, it wasn't centered, but is it centered right now? Yeah, no, now here it's not centered again. Okay. How to run it with different layers and column at Resolume. Can you, Nikolai, can you explain them in the chat? Or, because I was saying we need to do a stream together, like next week or tomorrow or anything, where we can talk about club dives and other events we did together and how we did, how we do this, this new thing I was talking about that we've been experimenting with. Like, that I have this effect that I can control, but you have the bypass of it, but I just have color control, and you have colorize on your composition, and I can control the colors in Gemsys with it, but you have your own colorize as well that you can do. But if you want to like have the color that's in my mind, you can just unbypass the colorize that's linked with Gemsys, and then your composition will take over the color with that I selected on my color picker in Gemsys. 11 viewers again, pretty nice. And my voice is getting back. I feel the more I talk, the better it gets. I think he means Dex. I think all he means Dex. Right? So no capture questions yet? Or like, okay. How to connect Resolume, how to connect Gemsys with capture? That's pretty easy. No, not Magic Fizz. No, we're not going to use that today. Magic Q. So I don't have GrandMA licensed on this. I cannot output ArtNet on here. But I can show you how to do it with Gemsys. And then show you the capture part as well. 12 viewers. Hi everyone who's joining. Feel free to like introduce yourself in the chat. I think Nikolai isn't here anymore. But wait, I'll text him. Nikolai, there are questions for you. Come to the stream. Here, this is what I wait. Ten viewers. Hey. Okay, anyways, so what you need to do, first of all, go to setup, set up your set up your DMX input output. So come on. So what you need to do is enable the universes, set your visualizer to capture remote or capture same PC, depends on what you're doing. You can also do WYSIWYG. Okay, capture same PC. So then you need to go to setup, make sure your network settings are right. So select your loopback, or select just, they need to listen to the same interface. Doesn't matter which one you pick. I mean, you need to pick a physical one, but or a loopback one. I don't think this weird virtual ones work. But yeah, I have 2 cards in this one that's connected to my Wi-Fi, my home network, and one that's on the ArtNet range. But yeah, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. And then you need to send to applications on this PC to yes. Now, what you could just do is set output ArtNet, and then make sure your network settings are okay. And then you can just have ArtNet input, as you can see. But as you can also see, we have 2 universes that are different. Champs' Magic U universe. These are the universes that we set to output to capture same PC. And as you can see, console link, Magic U. What you can do now is change values in capture. So, for example, focus all of your moving heads on a certain object in capture. So point them all by selecting them all, right-clicking. So like this. These are not patched right now, so that won't work. But like if you right-click and you focus them, then capture in Gems there will light up this clear button if you have the same patch and stuff. And then basically you put this data into the programmer. So that's pretty cool, which doesn't work if you have just ArtNet. And same with MA, you can do MA net with MA. And I think it works the other way around. No, I don't use Onyx. I had this very brief look at it on at ProLight and Sound last year, but I don't use it, no. Never used it. I mean, not on a show. Any other questions? Or things you would like to see me do? Or oh, the camera is gone again. Okay, I think I'll let the camera go for a bit, like cool down and charge a little bit. But are there any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to take a quick break, go to the toilet and come back. Okay, I guess I'll come back now. So yeah, quick break. I'd say 3 to 5 minutes, and then we can. Then I'd really like to show you my DIY front of house projects, but if there's no, like, if you don't want to see it, it's fine. But I'm very excited about it. Yeah, never tried it with Onyx. I would say try it out. Yes. So yeah, if Onyx can output ArtNet, you can do it as well with the method that I showed you in the beginning of the stream. Stance in capture, what do you mean? Anyways, I'm going to the toilet real quick. I'll be back.
losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy.
I was blue for a moment. Yeah, it works again. Hello. Phone. YouTube. 7 watchers, nice. Okay, stands to hold the truss rig. Well, if they are made in capture, they should work, but I don't think they are truss stands in capture. What you would need to do is import them from a 3D model, and then you cannot change the height of the stand. You can change the scale of the 3D model, but then for example, if it's too tall and you scale it down, your stands will scale down as well, and the actual width of your tube of your stand will scale down also. What do I prefer, Gems or Grand MA? Well, I've been struggling with that question as well. No, but if you ask me now, for example, if you're going on a tour and I need to say what desk I want, I will say Chemsys, because that's the desk I know the best. I think Chemsys is great, amazing for programming, for fast programming and busking and stuff. And it has some very cool timecode features as well. It's very good desk, and there's a reason why it's everywhere in Belgium. But there is just something with MA that's also very cool and very nice. It's just the customizability that you have in MA is insane. I'm using my free time to learn MA with MA University. And yeah, I don't know what I would prefer. I think at the moment Chemsys, but also MA just hypnotizes us with the new MA3 hardware. It's insane. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's good to know multiple desks as well. But yeah, it's a simple question, but so difficult to answer actually. Any other questions? Because I'm thinking of like ending the stream in 15 minutes or something like that. Who is already part of my DIY front of house Facebook group, by the way? I use Hawk 4 a lot, but every now and thing is amazing. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you mean with that. I use Hawk 4 a lot, but every now and then MA, 1 MA, 2 Hawk, 3 Onyx. Okay, well, I haven't really tried Onyx. Is it good? Because isn't it Henry from Learn Stage Lighting is a huge... it's Henry, right? He's a huge fan of Onyx, I think. Yeah, I haven't tried it. I have tried Chemsys, of course. I have tried. I've worked like in my early years. I've worked with Sunlight and Deathlight. Very good. Very good. I mean, a lot. I mean, their team is it's amazing and so nice. I have a MA2 command wing soon. Yeah, you know, I've been looking for an MA desk to borrow, because I built this previous suite, it's a large screen that we got discounted, and then a very long table, custom made table with all the networking pre-rigged. So I have 3 networks with like a couple of ports that I can use. Shows from presets? No, I run shows from soft palettes for colors and positions, and then for beams I create cues and soft palettes. Depends on how complicated the file needs to be. And then usually for my dimmer chases and then my speed masters, I do everything on my faders. So I don't need a lot of faders. Although I always request an extra wing for whatever I'm doing, because I like to have left, right, and then so left, right, and then you can have odd, even, but I want that's 5 Q-secs, a 2 fader, sorry, a 2-part bump and a 3-part bump is 5 faders. So yeah. But I don't make Q lists for each color. No, that's, I used to do that, but it's, one, it takes up a lot of faders. 2, it's not handy because you need to, if you want, I don't know, if you have red and then want to go to blue, you have to switch between them. And Gemsys has just, I'll do some streams and tutorials on execute windows more often, because it's such a powerful tool. It's like the only thing really that's comparable to the MA customizability, I think, because you can just make a grid of whatever you want, whatever size you want, and then put everything in it. You can, yeah, you can do macros, you can do Q-stacks, you can do queues, you can do palettes, you can even turn off your desk, I think, via the execute window. So in one queue list, just go to the next queue. No. Check out my softball tutorials. I guess on this channel I have a couple of tutorials to actually that really do very well on my channel. So yeah, the first tutorial is how to create soft palettes, very basic, and then the second tutorial is how to use them with directions and fade times. In the first one, I always also explain how to use them in effects. So you can do effects and change the colors of the effects live. So you can have a odd, even color chase or something, and then you have 2 rows on your execute window, and you can choose everything. How do I put the desk lights on a dimmer channel? Whoa. Isn't it an XLR connector? Just run a DMX cable to the light or something? I don't know. Okay, I will see. Yeah, yeah, make sure you subscribe, man. If you want to learn more about Gemsys, I do a lot of Gemsys content out here. Yeah. But yeah, Ton, what I was saying, I was looking for a I've been looking for quite some time for an MA desk to borrow. Like an MA2 Lite or an MA3 Compact XT or something like that, just to like output ArtNet really to my to capture to my own projects and use it with the Resolume, stuff like that, and really experiment with everything, because yeah, you can do everything you can with you can do everything you can do with a desk on PC, but yeah, like on paper you can do it, but it's just so nice. I just really want an MA desk in my house to learn and to experiment and to practice, and really, when all of this is over, go back in the field as like passion is never been a thing to that I miss. I always I'm so passionate about all the projects I do. I know every time I think about it, I know I'm in the right field, you know. But like, you can never learn enough, right? I've been learning about building layers, building layer to today with some websites and software, how it's actually built. I've been learning how to configure media processors. I've been learning how to some Artnet mergers. I just some After Effects things with the transition. It's just I love learning things, and I think this crisis has some positive things as well. But yeah, hopefully MA Desk will be available sometime during this period. Any other questions, guys? 8 people watching. Who's still here? Alex, are you still here? Ollie, are you still here? Don, Cody, Nikolai is gone, I think. I don't know. Elliot is gone. Renz is gone. Kyle is still here, I think. 10 viewers again. Alright, but who's still here? Because if I can count right, that are 7 people. There are still 3 people that I don't know about. Probably my father downstairs, and then myself. Dude, oh wow, I'm such an idiot. Okay, so my father has the stream open downstairs. I have it open on my phone to read the chat and view the viewers, and then I have it open on my computer as well. So that's the 3 invisible viewers, or the viewers that are so mysterious. Explained. Alright, wow, I feel really dumb right now. Does anyone want to see my custom Champs' wing case? Production company has any shows? Not at the moment, Alex. No, I know. But that's why I'm looking for Amadeus. But the thing is, what I understand is, if I need to like message or email people that I don't know very good, and I ask, hey, can I lend a desk that costs $50,000, please? You know, like, of course they aren't going to do that, but why not? Why we don't have shows? Because everything. Or wait, are you from Australia or something? Because I think it's not in Australia right now. Or like not in these things. Basically, the very bad virus that has been traveling the world has been in Belgium for, how do you say it, has had a big enough impact in Belgium on people to for the government to say, hey, we're going to shut down all events and close all schools and only let the stores, the essential stores, so medical supplies and food stores, they are only allowed to be. Oh, why not show the wing? Okay. Okay. I thought you were from a country where the crisis wasn't there. Okay. Why not show the wing? No, because I asked it like 5 times in a stream and no one responded to it. Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Okay, at least now you know how I would explain the crisis, I guess. I can show the wing case, and then I'll end the stream. Yeah. Oh, my request to enter the Blender Facebook group is accepted. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to go to... Oh, I'm still on fan on my cam screen. Okay. So I don't know if you know this company. It's called Santasom. Wait, I'm opening up the project. I'm just very careful with the file paths and everything to show on the stream, because I don't want to show like accidentally some stuff that's like private or anything, you know. That's why I'm full screen right now. 10 viewers again. That's so cool. It says like 6 and I'm like, oh okay, that's a shame. And then it says like 10 again or 12 and I'm like, wow, okay. No. Okay, basically, I've been working on some DIY projects. Let me show you. Okay, switch to this view. So, this is kit.com. This is a very cool social media platform where you can share kits, so product lists basically. So my username on this is Circus Cookie. Yeah, so I've been working on some racks and custom computers and stuff like that. Not to purchase immediately, of course, but some dream rigs, you know. So this would be a 12-core media server with a RTX 2080 Super in a 4-unit black flight case, which I think is so cool. But the thing is, with a server you don't have screens, so this would be for big pixel mapping rigs and for especially for Nikolai to like be able to render real-time content with Notch and Touch Designer, stuff like that. Yeah. So then an accessory that I made, or I'm modeling at the moment for this is this. This is something I never showed before, I think. But this is a custom flight case I'm working on. So basically what you see now, this model is for PC's USB-C port picker. Yeah, but then I can't include the flight case and stuff, right? Basically, this is the internals of the case, the internal dimensions of the flight case. But this is pretty cool. So it folds down. It has two 24-inch Full HD touchscreens, and it has all this, like the I/O needs to be revisioned, but it has a PowerCon input. It has a desk light output, 2 desk lights. It has it has a built-in Ethernet switch, gigabit. It has 3 USB ports. Then audio in, audio out, timecode in, timecode out. Yeah. Looking in the other section. Okay, I'll check it out. So the plan was to make it as light as possible, but have some features. So this is a prototype that I haven't opened in 2 weeks, but as you can see, it has a switch, it has a power bar. I still need to do cables and stuff, but then it has a 1 unit or a 2U drawer built in for a keyboard and stuff like that. And then it has a built-in audio interface for the timecode and stuff. Now I don't know if that will be necessary. No MIDI. Well, I want to do MIDI, but Neutrik, so Neutrik, the manufacturer of these very high quality connectors, doesn't have MIDI connectors, I think, where I can download 3D models from. Yeah. So yeah, and then it folds down, and it's very small. It's only 1 meter wide, and it's only 38 centimeters. No, it's whoa long. Yeah, it's only 38 centimeters long, and it's only 12 centimeters high. No, it's in total it's 19 centimeters high internally, so around 24 centimeters high. A flat case of 24 centimeters. That's like this, right? No, that's something like this. That's not high at all. That was some very silly, like measuring, but it's not tall. But yeah, the plan was to make this as light as possible and just have this fully functional, like I called it the Giga laptop, because it's actually a giant laptop with a ton of I/O. But I want to compress the I/O, and I want to compress just the weight, and I wanted to, like, what Nikolai could do is just, here is the I/O for, so here are the two HDMIs for the screen, network to connect to the switch, and then the two USB ports for the touchscreens as well. Oh, but also for the USB ports, of course. I can show you how it's closed as well. Oh wow, beautiful texturing. But yeah, it would have like this USB ports on the top for sticks and the MIDI controller as well. So yeah, what Nikolai or I, if I want to use this for something else, or for Beyond, for example, I could connect my laptop or my desktop through this I/O, and then have this high quality, high resolution touchscreens for whatever I'm working on, and it's so nice. And yeah, so that's one project I've been working on. So this has a PC in it. Well, that's for another project that I'm going to show you in a minute. But this would be for an external laptop or for a external computer. So the rack PC that I showed you, so this rack PC, or for a laptop like here. Yeah, so but you have room to build it in. Yeah, so you have room to build a PC in. I think I have it here. So yeah, you can, yeah, you could fit a laptop in it actually. But I know I had the mini computer in here, but I think I deleted it. Not completely sure. Yeah, I think I deleted it. Anyway, this would be as light as possible and just as portable as possible, but still have the two touchscreens and in a very nice enclosure with like LED lights and stuff. The second thing I've been working on is like a custom modified version of these Sansom company cases. So as you can see, if you go to light consoles, like this is not sponsored in any way, don't get me wrong. I think it's an amazing company, but it's not sponsored. Consoles for light. So as you can see, they make these custom cases, which are pretty cool, for an MA wing, for a like a single wing, two wings, Chamsis wings, even for the chimp, I think, for a fader wing, for Evo wings, for a lot of different stuff. But they have this really clever thing, method of so to fold down the screens and stuff. And the case just looks very good. So as you can see, this can then fold down and roll down, and then fold, so the case is just like this. As you can see, this thing, and I've been trying to replicate that. So if I go back to full screen and I load up the other project. How long have we been live, by the way? Almost 3 hours. Nice. Didn't expect my voice to survive that long, but LV1 case. Ah yeah, I know that one as well. That would be cool for Pangolin Beyond. I saw a post. Oh, but that's from Centisum as well, right? That's a case from Centisum as well. Oh wow. Oh, they made this 4 times. Whoa, this is so cool. The problem is you pay what is it? You pay 140 like 1400 euros discounted prices login, but I assume it would still be $1,000, which is completely fair. But for that money, I would rather just like to build it myself, or try to build it myself. So I've been trying to replicate this method, and it's been working, kinda. So this would be a Genesis console, for example, with a nice LED strip, and then all black, of course. And then I was thinking of just having all these cuts, and then having everything like this, and then you could lift it and like rotate it the whole like this, so you could have this very flat touchscreen thing. Let me try to. I'm still looking for a way to make Blender a little bit more engineering mindset-y. I'm sure it's possible, but like to link certain objects. So if I rotate this, then it folds down and stuff like that. But so yeah, you could have it like this then, and then nothing will block your view. Like this would it be? This would be very cool for Pangolin Beyond. Like this. I saw they had this setup, not with a case, but just like the flat touchscreens, and then wow, yeah, like this, and then the keyboard and mouse here, and it just looks so good. Like this, it looks very cool, I think. Not ideal for Genesis maybe, but yeah. Or I mean, for Genesis it would be fine as well. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Let me Control Z my way out of this. Yeah, I mean, if I try to make myself the case without the modifications, would be, I think, 300 euros. Because keep in mind, the prices of Centisum are without touchscreens, without screens, so you're ending up a way higher price. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to like make them look bad or something. They are an amazing company. They make amazing products. Like for me, they're inspiring, really. But with such products, of course, there's a high price that's linked with it. And I'm just more of a DIY type in terms of that. I mean, if I'm going to spend that much money, or if I need to come up with that amount of money, then I'd rather try to create something that's 100% perfect for me, and I cannot achieve that unless I design it myself. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Really, I really enjoyed it. It's been a little bit weird sometimes because of my voice, but I think it was, I felt pretty good doing this. Please, before I end this, let me know what you thought about the stream. Was it a good stream? Do you have any tips for me to become a better streamer? Yeah. still have 7 viewers. That's insane. Yeah, okay, there are no comments. No tips, I guess. No, but really, thanks everyone for watching. It's been very, very nice. Don't mute the sound during transition. Oh! I thought I turned it off. Is the music stops the whoa. Sorry. The music stops as well, or oh shit. That's a bummer. Okay. Thank you. I'll do that for the next time. But like, was I how do you say that? Did you enjoy watching the stream? Did you enjoy the way I did the stream? Did you learn something new? Was it a good stream? Yeah. Okay. But that was not to the latest question because there is a delay. So. Anyone still here except Alex, or is everyone like AFK or anything? Like muted the stream and just playing a game or anything? All sounds stop, just a wind sound. Oh, okay. That's a bummer. Okay, I'll fix that for you next time. Thanks for your feedback, Alex. I guess no one's in the chat except Alex. Yeah, no, okay. Alright, I'm going to end it then here. If you'd like to work with me or with us, if you'd like to hire us for a project, if you'd like to get to know us more, or I mean, get to know the company more, learn more about the company, you can always visit our socials and our website. Outdream Creative on Instagram and Facebook. Outdream.show is our website, and our email is hello@outdream.show. Yeah. And yeah, on this YouTube channel, of course. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, and if you enjoyed this stream, please subscribe to stay tuned for more content like this, more streams like this, more videos. Yeah, I'm very excited to see where this could go. Because I never thought I would be at 330 subscribers by now. Which is, like, I know it's not impressive or anything, but I think it's impressive. I think, not impressive, but I think I'm very happy and very grateful for that. So yeah, thank you everyone who has supported me throughout this journey. And thank you for sticking me in like these early streams and stuff. It's amazing. We had a solid, I think, 8 viewers the whole time. So that's so sick. Thank you everyone. Anyways, I'm really going to end the stream here. Again, thank you for watching. Check out the socials if you want. Send me a message if you want on the platform that you like the most. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here. The stream will, I think, be processed to full HD and then will be online after this. I think YouTube does it very fast, so yeah. Okay, I'll fix the sounds for the next one. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks Alex, thanks Ollie, thanks Nikolai, thanks Tom, thanks Cody, thanks Kyle, thanks Renz, thanks Elliot. And I hope I didn't forget anyone. I think that was it. At least the people that were in the chat. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for some more content. I'm very excited to see where this could go, and yeah, bye. Thanks for sticking with me.